Hello, viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, depending on where you are watching us from. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more updates. Here is a breaking news. Abba Kyari wins as court dismisses federal government suit seeking his extradition to the U.S. Justice Enyang Ekwo of Federal High Court inside Abuja don't dismiss application from federal government. Say make them for carry suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police DCP Abba Kyari make e go face trial for United States of America. Can you imagine? Anyway, one of my friend already prophesied say this na wetin go happen. It is not a hard thing to predict. Boo-boo government is predictable. The guy say make I no mind the whole RNG thing. Say na so it go happen. Anyway, as usual, them rant their court grammar. Them say the case where Attorney General of Federation AGF Malami filed as in representing federal government, say it lack merit, and is liable to dismissal, of course. And you know the type of judge will go do this kind of matter. Well, Justice Enyang Ekwo, of course, I beg for share no nozo, say no nozo for here. Anyway, for reading sake, them say federal government of Ndina Chiefi been filed make Kyari go answer question inside Obodo, America for fraud way which people mention his name. Justice Ekwo say how then go carry Abba Kyari go answer in the USA where it be say same matter them they try to look into inside Niger. Away na no, I know say na so it go be. A lot of people say no say this one where then they do. They say Malami some don't they complain say Malami no. You know, do the thing well on time. Na rapo to our nazi we manden now. Anyway, now here we go draw the curtain for this particular show. Me wanna add on a comment, tell us what on a thing for this matter. I'm gonna bye for now.
The atmosphere in the court is calm as lawyers and litigants await the verdict of the court on the extradition suit filed by the federal government against a suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari. The Attorney General of the Federation, Mr. Abubakar Malami, filed the extradition proceedings against Mr. Kyari, seeking the court's approval to surrender him to the United States government. Mr. Kyari is wanted by the American government over pending fraud charges filed against him and others at the Central District Court of California. The U.S. prosecutors accuse him of complicity in the $1.1 million international wire fraud spearheaded by Nigerian social media celebrity Mr. Abbas Ramon, popularly known as Hush Puppy, who is awaiting sentencing after pleading guilty to the scam and other criminal activities. Temporary reprieve, however, came the way of Abba Kyari as Justice Enyang Ekwo of the Federal High Court in Abuja dismissed the application for extradition by the federal government on the ground that it is incompetent, lacked merit, and was brought in bad faith. The court held that the application offends the nation's Extradition Act since Mr. Kyari is already standing trial before a competent court of jurisdiction in Nigeria. Justice Ekwo further held that until the case against Mr. Kyari is dispensed with, either through acquittal or sentencing, he cannot be extradited. Although the prosecutor, Mr. Pius Akuta, declined speaking to journalists, the counsel representing Mr. Kyari applauds the verdict of the court.
The judgment of the Honorable Court, Federal Court, presided by Honorable Justice Ekwo, is to the effect that the application for extradition, as made by the Honorable Attorney General of Federation, was brought in bad faith. It was not brought seriously. It was an attempt to hoodwink and attack our clients. And it's incompetent, and it was dismissed and was struck out and dismissed together on the merits too, that there's no merit in it. And the basis of the finding is that there is also a subsisting criminal case filed by the same Attorney General before filing the extradition application. And he cannot pretend to say that he's not aware The Honorable Attorney General is the chief law officer of the country, and he knows all that things, all the laws of the country. And in order to protect the municipal law of Nigeria, it is important that we do not use United States law to trample, disrespect, and disregard our Constitution.
With the dismissal of the extradition case, the trial of Mr. Kyari and 4 members of his unit who were indicted by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, in a 25-kilogram cocaine deal will now proceed in earnest.